I am Sharima, and welcome to The Rundown, produced by the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service, a weekly program where we recap the government's top news and events over this past week. That is 7 stories in 7 minutes. The staff of the Emergency Medical Services (EMS) department at the JNF General Hospital are currently engaged in a 5-day comprehensive training course on pre-hospital emergency care. This course, which is being facilitated by Matthew Rolfe, a former paramedic from the United Kingdom and founder of EMS International, aims to enhance the skill sets of the EMS staff, enabling them to provide optimal care for the patients under their supervision. Speaking of training, 2 officers from the Department of Technology, Julian Berry, Cybersecurity Analyst, and Kevin Liddy, Systems Administrator, are currently participating in an information security policy workshop taking place in Taiwan. The training will cover means of strengthening data protection against evolving cyber threats and risk, as well as views on cybersecurity trends. The training comes to an end on June 6, 2023. A visiting group from the University of North Carolina, Greensboro, this week met with members of the St. Kitts and Nevis Association of Persons with Disabilities, the St. Kitts Society for the Blind, and staff and students of the Cotton Thomas Comprehensive School as part of their 2-week visit to the Federation. The group, led by Dr. Audrey Snyder, Associate Dean for Experiential Learning and Innovation and students at the university, is currently conducting a study entitled An Evaluation of Humanitarian Needs during and after the COVID-19 pandemic in St. Kitts and Nevis 2022. The study, which was approved by the St. Kitts and Nevis Ethics Committee, focused on food security, agriculture, and psychosocial needs during the COVID-19 pandemic as part of the Disaster Risk Reduction Program on St. Kitts and Nevis. And now, here is a public service announcement.
The Ministry of Information, Communication and Technology and Post is seeking suitable candidates to fill the post of Director of the Department of Technology. Interested persons are asked to submit a cover letter and CV with references to the ministry addressed to Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Information, Communications and Technology, P.O. Box 186, National ICT Center, No. 3, C.A. Paul Southwell Industrial Site, Bastia, St. Kitts. Applicants can also deliver in person to the ministry or via email technology@gov.kn. The deadline for the receipt of applications is June 5th, 2023.
This week, the Governor General of St. Christopher and Nevis, Her Excellency Dame Marcella Liebert, visited and celebrated with the Centenarians living in St. Kitts and Nevis as part of Centenarian Day. Dame Marcella made her rounds to a total of 6 Centenarians in St. Kitts and 4 on Nevis and presented them with a bouquet of flowers.
If you haven't done it as yet, please do it today. Subscribe to our YouTube page at SKNIS Media for regular updates, live coverage, and even more information on your government. While you're at it, like, share, and interact with our Facebook and Instagram pages at SKNIS Media and SKNIS Info.
Dr. Kofi Sylvester, a Tobagonian, is the new veterinarian at the Department of Agriculture in their Veterinarian Services Unit. Dr. Sylvester will be tasked with the surveillance, prevention, treatment, and control of animal diseases affecting the livestock sector. A second veterinarian is expected to arrive in the Federation next month as the Ministry of Agriculture works persistently to provide farmers with improved access to veterinary services in efforts to enhance the sector. Nelvin Maynard has been named General Manager of the Solid Waste Corporation. Maynard, who has a vast background in accounting and business management, is essential to SWMC's bid to become financially viable, according to the Minister of Environment, the Honorable Dr. Joyal Clark. Maynard is backed by a 7-member board of directors. And now for a look at our pick of the week. Workers of the Emergency Medical Services (EMS) held a drive throughout Bastia as part of their celebratory activities for EMS Week. The week was held under the theme Where Emergency Care Begins. Here is our video of the week. Through the implementation of an accelerated country action plan, the Caribbean Ministers of Labour and all tripartite stakeholders have reaffirmed their commitment to end child labour in Latin America and the Caribbean by signing an agreement. For this entire video and more, kindly visit our social media pages. Now you're all caught up. Join us next week, same place, same time, for another recap as we continue to bridge the gap between your government and you.